I also spoke to sports journalist Cavan Campbell. He's the owner of Niche Football Journalism.
It's like the revival of the grassroots game in China is really catching the attention of the people worldwide nowadays, especially in the country of China. It's like the carnival atmosphere, I think, has a lot to be said for the competition itself. It brings thousands of people together. Some atmospheres you're not going to see at professional football games, especially in the top 3 divisions of China. So it's not just the football, it's the community coming together, I think, which is growing the sport as a whole, really, yeah. It's beautiful to see, actually.
So there's a whole festival around this football league, and it sounds like it's a cultural event and a mixture of hometown pride. How good is the football?
The football's actually well, when I actually come across it, it was a better standard than I was expecting, because it is amateur football, and when people say amateur football, sometimes it's like, oh, people down the park, but this is a completely different level. They've got some really good players there. Some players I wouldn't actually be surprised being tempted by the lower leagues of the professional game in China.
How much potential for growth is there in this very informal but spirit-filled grassroots football?
I honestly think the room for growth is astronomical in this. It's got thousands of people already going. You don't hear of that unless you are organised professional sports. Like, you see the Super League, thousands upon thousands are going, the attendances, up to 60,000. But even in this amateur thing, you're getting 10s, 20, 30,000 people going to that. It's just, I think people enjoy the informality of it. And I think that will continue to bring people together, bring people to the event, people from all over China and even the world, just to have an insight of what's happening over there.
So my understanding is it started 13 cities in Jiangsu province. Do you think that this could become a nationwide tournament of cities across the country?
Absolutely. I think that with the success it's already had, I think that would be the next step. Whether or not they be doing similar things in each individual city and then coming together at the end of the season, like a playoffs or a championships where the best team from each province comes together, like they do in some countries in Europe. That might be the way forward, but because it's so successful now in the Jiangsu region, I can't see why it wouldn't be successful in any other region in China.
Talk to me about, obviously you're going to have your fans in the stadium watching it, but how big an online following is there for this non-professional league?
It's absolutely huge. I, for one, couldn't believe it when I stumbled across it. I think the size of social media and the online platform people have access to nowadays is just going to help all these amateur events, all these unique events just grow further and further. People are going to take time out of their day to go online and have a look at these things, because it's not just the football, it's just interesting to find the background of all the people involved in this as well.
And you know what we see when someone becomes a football star, that they had dreams as a little child of becoming a world-famous football player. Do you think that's how this grassroots movement is going to grow into more professional players in China?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's unique, very unique compared to other places. I'm from the UK, I'm from European descendancy. But when we have our amateur thing, football, we go along with the people we play with. We have very minimal crowds because it's amateur football, and we'll get up to, in our big amateur games, we'll get a few hundred people. But they're already getting thousands upon thousands at these Jiangsu city games. So the experience of playing in front of a crowd at such a level can only benefit the players in the long term when they hopefully do progress to a bigger team and they are playing in front of those crowds regularly.